Hello. All right, here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and good afternoon and good evening to everyone else who is not in the Chicagoland area. I am so grateful to be with you. My name is Susan Churchill, and I am bringing in peace, man. We're all doing it, and we're doing it together. So, for some months now, our overall intention has been bringing in more peace into our lives, and by doing so, then we become a peace and love radiator. And so that will affect everything around you. Hi, Concepcion. How are you? Hi, Alicia. This is so good to have our friends together. So, for today, I'd like to bring in peace and love. So, there you go. Let's start. Feet shoulder hip distance apart, elbows out, fingers spread apart. Bend your knees a little bit. Hi, June. Tuck your chin in a bit. Let your spine be nice and straight and aligned. Put a smile on your face. Remember, SMILE stands for Start My Internal Love Engine. And if you're standing and practicing in the same spot every day, you may notice just by standing there that you feel yourself with that connection and the chi flow. This is a rug that I got from my dad's house, um, and so I've been practicing on this rug for 5.5 years. And so when I stand on it, I'm already in the Shen. I'm already feel that my body and chi says, yes, let's practice. Mass Spring Force Qigong, you can get a fun one. Let me show you. Hold on. I'm giving this to my son, but it's actually round, but it has the Spring Forest Qigong. I'm not sure if you would call it a logo. Someone else could to tell me the correct word for that. But it's already blessed for your practices. So if you want to go to springforestqigong.com and check that out. All right, so let's start bouncing from the knees, and we're going to feel the earth underneath our feet. And if you want to, take your socks and shoes off. You can do it in any which way, but that is a way to really feel your connection to the earth, if that's right for you. Elbows out, fingers spread, smile on your face. Let's breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, slowly, deeply, gently. Breathe out through the mouth, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth at the same time. And allow that to come out slowly and just go as long as it wants to go. Maybe pull your shoulders down for a second or two and then release and feel them. See, now if you move like this, your arms should just kind of go. So you're not like, oh, bouncing with stress. All right. So let those shoulders drop. Smile comes up because we've got some little joy starts bubbling up from us just being together. Hi, Dorothy. Happy Tuesday. And let's go ahead and just bring love from the earth up through our feet, through our chi field. And as this beautiful energy, and you can see it as gold or any autumny kind of color, any earth kind of color you want, as it comes up, it helps to rebalance, to release, to rejuvenate ourselves, to release any extra energy we no longer need. There's no good energy or bad energy. It's just extra energy the body doesn't need, or it's in slightly the wrong place, something like that. So we're going to let it go and let those butterflies, leaves, confetti fly away and go and sparkle all the way to the ends of the universe. And let's take our hands over our head for 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our head to live to 100. Hi, Pat. And so we were bringing the idea of the chi and feeling it coming up from the earth. And you can continue that out to the ends of the universe and then back to the bottom of the earth and up like that in that direction. You can also allow light and love to come down from the heavens through your fingers, through your head, and down into the earth. And you could do a big circle that way. So feel what's right for you today to help you to clear and open and just be in the flow of life. So we're bringing in love, or peace and love today. Can't get much better than that. Love on its way to Master Chen Yilin, who is heading off on travel and adventures for a month or so. Bring in your family, your friends, anyone you feel could use some qigong, and say, hey, come join me. Just do it with your mind, do it with your heart. So your mind connected to your heart with intention is what does the power. It has the power. My intention was to come here. My first intention was to get myself to bounce for 5 minutes with my hands overhead every day to lift 100. And then to give it to everyone else, to be here so that anybody else can reap the benefits of anything that I know. So let's just enjoy peace and love as we bounce for another 2.5 minutes, letting your hands just flap at the wrists. You can have your hands up higher than me. You can go lower. If you can get those elbows over the shoulders, even if you had your hands over, your elbows a little higher and your hands are flopping down, that will help you to stimulate the heart and lungs. If you can have them a little higher, remember, it's good, better, best. So if the most you can do in one day is think about doing your qigong practice, that's still good for that day. And that's your best for that day. If we do our best for any day, that's still good. No matter what level it is or what our mind wants to say, oh, well, you don't have enough shoulder roll on that. Now we're going to let the mind be quiet and focus inward. So let it come down. You got a nice comfy hammock for it to sit in, and just watch you practice and watch your chi and get to know the signals from your life force to help your mind and body and spirit and soul. So feel the chi going through, feel your connection with heaven and earth, with the universe, and allow yourself to release all the parts that are trying to do it right. Let's release any tension so everything softens. So you can even, we got about 30 seconds, so let's kind of send down warm light as if we are made of wax, and just feel ourselves softening slowly down through the whole body. When we're softened, the chi can work so much better to help to go through, open up your channels, clear even the deepest blockages that you don't even know about. Let's take our hands down to our sides as we continue to feel that, like we're waxing a little wax candle that's been sitting out in the sun. And open, 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 and enjoy and smile. And enjoy the fact that you're moving in whichever way it is. If you're just moving in your mind today, enjoy that. And absolutely use your visualization to give yourself 100% of, twist around like an owl's head or something in your mind and feel it. So that's what Master Lin says. That's the magic, is feeling it. That's different from, you have an affirmation, which is here and is awesome, affirmations. But when we feel the affirmation, see, and it becomes an intention, and it starts to resonate from inside out, great things are going to happen. Awesome. So that was the bouncing. Now, shoulder shrugs. Bring the shoulders up. So we're just going to lift them up, take our head back, and we're going to scrunch back a little bit. Continue to have your tongue touching the roof of the mouth, and you see how my arms can just move because I'm just lifting the shoulders. I'm not holding anything in place. Breathe out through the mouth, release the shoulders down. You might feel some coolness, you might feel any kind of sensation as you do that to help your brain defog. We're putting the defogger on. All right, let's do that 2 more times. Hold on, sorry, I forgot. Pull the shoulders down. Okay. And shoulders up, head back. we were filling up the defogger or wiper fluid or something like that when we pull our head back like this. And then when we release, we've just clicked it on, and now and wipers clear that brain, and then pull the shoulders down to help release any stress in the shoulders. Release, and 1 more time. Shoulders come up, head goes back, tip of the tongue still touching the roof of the mouth, breathing in and out through the nose. You don't have to hold your breath or anything here. Feel yourself just enjoying this and getting ready like you're going to go on that ride at the amusement park. And then you release the shoulders down as you get whooshed through the ride, and we clear our brain. Awesome. Tap the cheekbones, opening up the front channel. Send in beautiful yellow light. Open, open, open. I got such a day today, and I don't know who I'm going to meet, but it's going to be awesome. And so I really, really am grateful that I am so clear and open and feeling great today. And then come to the beginning of the eyebrows. Open, open, open. All blockages gone. Send beautiful dark blue light. This is helping our kidneys. This is the bladder. These are the bladder detoxification points. So we've just opened the channels for the stomach meridian and the meridians and the bladder ones. Cup the top of your head. Cup the base of your head. Come down to your C7, bump at the base of the neck, and you can do a pinch and release, or you can do a massage. If you don't have the Head to Toe Healing book from Master Lin, you can get it on springforestqigong.com. I really need to look, but most likely on Amazon as well. And that has so many wonderful things. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I just hurt my knee, what can I do to help my knee? There you go. All right, so we're going to continue with our tapping and cupping by clapping. Inside left elbow, right side, underarm left side, right side, window of the lungs, right side. Clapping again. Cupping the inside of the left elbow, and then the right side. Underarm, left side. And if you want to go slower, absolutely. I know I'm going a little fast because we just have a half an hour together. All right, that's good for today. You can do that even 9 times, several times a day. If you got anything going on in the lungs or the heart, absolutely. Help yourself by doing that series. Rub or cup the kidney area, and then we rub with the backs of our hands, and we turn our hands over and rub with the palms. And then just holding the kidney area, or you could just say, I'm cupping the kidney area if you can't reach. That's fine. Knees are still bent. We're just going to hold here, and let's take 3 slow, deep, gentle breaths in and out. And you can breathe out whichever way comes naturally for you in this moment. So just wanted to get us to settle down a little bit, and we'll tap our tailbone. Hi, Martha. Hi, Susan. 10,000 hands in prayer. Yay. Okay, is that what we're doing today? Okay, Susan has said that's what we're doing. We're going to do it. Come down to the knees. I love it. Cup the backs of the knees, both sides left knee. And you're cupping, you're bringing vibration in to help to gently break up blockages and release them, to wake up the chi deep within to help our joints, okay? If you have arthritis, the hip part, the knees part, very, very helpful. All right, so that was all of our active exercises for this morning. Now we want to get into beginning of the universe position so that we can move into the healing movement, which is 10,000 hands, apparently. All right, bend the knees, elbows out, fingers open. Let's actually stretch the fingers and toes. So you kind of push your toes down so every part is getting on the ground, and really stretch your hands. And this can be uncomfortable. The more uncomfortable it is, probably the more it's needed. You might start to feel the chi moving through the fingers, from the elbows to the wrists to the fingers, and then we release. And that's something you can do. Have your hands curved like you're holding a little ball. I'm having a big stretch feeling in right here, so that's interesting. So just allow that to happen. We're helping ourselves open our chi channels and get everything flowing. All right, so we've got our hands in position. Our shoulders soften. Our knees are slightly bent. You can tuck your tailbone in, go back and forth a little bit until you feel that position where your spine is nice and straight. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. And we smile. Smile, smile, smile. Remember what it stands for. Start my internal love engine. And can you feel yourself in the column of light? You're connected to the earth and the heavens, and those are connected, and they're connected through you in a beautiful circle, helping you to live your purpose, your best life, healthy, happy, and of service. All right, let's say the password. Master Lin gave us this password to help us to connect to the highest vibration, because we are vibrating really well, and yet Master Lin's at a higher vibration. He's a master, grandmaster, and then there's higher and higher and higher. So we want to reach as high a vibration as we can. So we're going to step on, use Master Lin's tailcoats, right? And he's on his masters all the way to the beginning of the universe. So we say, I am in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together. Allow yourself to soften, soften, soften. You are safe in the arms of the divine life, divine consciousness. And then we bring in our own connection to the divine, whatever is most divine for you, your family, your creator, whatever it might be. And we put in our intention. So our overall intention for today, for our group, is peace and love, bringing in safety and beautiful travels for Master Lin, and put in anything we have for all of our family and friends, for our communities and our world. And then we're going to take our hands. Perfect. We've got 5 minutes. Awesome. So we're going to take our hands, so the knees are still bent, and sometimes I like to kind of add a little bit extra knee. It just kind of happens. And we take our hands out from both sides, but they could just stay still too. Take your hands out from both sides and come up over your head. I'm going to try to scoot back a little bit as I hit the wall. And imagine you have 10,000 more hands, so 5,000 more sets of arms and hands coming out of your body and reaching up like yours are. And you're going to bring them up and tilt your head up just a little bit to feel the blessings of the universe coming down, the wisdom of your masters, your guides. A master is a teacher, someone who you want to be like, someone of great healing power. We bring our hands together and then we come down, touch the top of the head, and then bring the hands down in front of us. And then we're going to allow the hands to turn down. And then we come back up. So 10,000 hands. Bring the hands up, connect over the top of the head, come down onto the head, accept the gifts of the universe, and bring them on down and release. 10,000 hands. Gathering, 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 gathering so much. So much chi, so much wisdom, so much peace and love. And we give it to our own bodies. We give it to our own mind. We give them to bring us peace. To feel that deep love of the life that we are. Allow ourselves to feel that love. Feel how important you are. We've been trained for so long to see the differences. It's time to come back and see what's the same. What's the same with all of us? Our love, our kindness, our compassion, our divinity, the life force that we have. And when we do so, and we listen and we follow it, our life becomes easier and better in whatever our intentions are. So that's why we need our intentions, right? So intentions. What do you intend for your day to be like? I have so many things on my list. I'm bringing in flow and peace and calm and and the resources that I need, and the energy. I seriously am going until about 10:30 tonight. Although one of the things on my list, so I want you to hear this, is to go out for 2 hours, 1.5 or 2 hours with two of my girlfriends, and that's part of my day. So make sure you bring in not just working, but a balance. Balance that your day. So if you have a lot of stuff, maybe you can get outside for a little 10-minute walk here and there. Let's continue for another minute. Soften, slow down, be one, accept the blessings. You are worthy of every blessing of the universe. Feel it, know it. One more breath. Feel yourself dissolving into the universe with the intention of when you come back together, you are completely healed, completely healed, and completely healed. Smile. Awesome. All right. Let's focus on the lower dantian. Bring in all that chi of love, peace, and love and peace, and kindness and compassion. We'll just throw it all in there. Everything we cultivated into the lower dantian. Big stew of kindness and compassion and chi, and just it is around Halloween. So let's have a cauldron full, and we're gonna stir it, stir it, stir it, and all goodness in there, and gonna make like good for you candy that doesn't hurt your teeth or spike your sugar levels. Let's bring it on in and let it spin, spin, spin. Get smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, until it turns into a tiny little energy pill, maybe a little pumpkin, and pop it deep behind your navel. Rub your hands together. Went a little long. Sorry if you gotta go. Skip out. Otherwise, stay with me and massage your hands and massage your face. It seems like the last 2 minutes just zipped by. Must have been out in the universe for a little bit. So forgive me for that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. One more giant 10,000 hands. Breath in. I know it seems like we can't get any more, but yes, we can. There's unlimited amount of happiness, joy, peace, contentment, and gratitude in the universe. Let's bring it down. Let's take it in. Let's give it out. As we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.